Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel KGFL Creations. Today is going to be a pretty quick video. I just want to bring you an update on what's going on here in the sewing room. But before we get into any of that, I just want to talk about what I'm wearing. I'm wearing one of my many classic tee by Love Notions. So now let's get into what's been going on here in the sewing room. As you guys know, I am waiting on a package to arrive from WAC so I can continue on with making my temple dress. In the meantime, I have started on my executive carryall, which is a pattern by Annie. I will put a little snippet right here of the actual pattern. I'll cut it from the internet. I have started doing all of the quilting. Yes, I have started with all of the quilting, and I decided to do a this is 1.5 by 1.5 right here. 1.5, one going down. Every 1.5 I am going down and then going 1.5 that way. I did not do anything on that diagonal. It was just going to be a bit too much. I just wanted something simple and easy so I can get this bag done because my travel date is coming pretty quick. So I started. The pattern tells you to cut bigger pieces, but I cannot put all that stuff in my Singer sewing machine, so I decided to cut smaller pieces. So with these smaller pieces that I cut, I didn't cut any of the little threads at the end. So this is going to be this piece right here. This is going to be the front, and I also have the back. I have two pieces here, front and back. Then I only have to decide which one is going to be. It's in the same way where I have my little globes here. I think I'm gonna have to see where I'm going to kind of put this in the middle. And yeah, because there's some pockets, which is this piece right here is going to be the two pockets. I'm gonna cut it in half. There are two pockets, one for the front and one for the back. So this is going to be the two little pockets. And as you can see, I have a little world right there, so that's going to be in one of the pockets, and the other side the same thing. So even that I had to think about while I was cutting the pattern, just to make sure that I had something nice to be up front. So yeah, and I also have to decide, I think I did show it to you guys, the piece of fabric that I had purchased from Hobby Lobby for my contrasting fabric, which is this one right here. It's a dark, it's not black, it's almost black. It's a very dark gray with some flowers in it, and I purchased about 1.25 yards last month. So this will be my coordinating fabric, and I'm going to make the bottom out of this. Now, her pattern calls for making the pattern, the bottom all in one piece, all the way up where you meet the top where the zipper is. There's two pieces, one for the zipper, the whole top, and then one whole piece for the bottom. I don't want to bring this dark color here all the way up where it meets the zipper. So somewhere in between where there's side pockets on both sides. So somewhere there, I'm going to have to cut this and make another piece to meet my lighter fabric here. So that's one of the changes that I'm going to make to the pattern. And also the strip, the bottom and the top, it calls to make everything in a width of 4 inches. I think I'm gonna make it 5 inches because I want my bag to be a little bit wider, deeper. I think that's what it's called. So I can put my computer and can put other things in there, because I also, when I travel, I have to take all my medication with me, not in a luggage or anything. It has to be with me. And also a piece of clothing and you know, a t-shirt, some underwear, a bra. I always like to carry something with me just in case that something goes wrong and my luggage goes somewhere and I don't have anything to wear. You never know what might happen. I have been reading this pattern. There's like many pages to this by Annie's pattern, but this pattern is actually for 2 bags. One is just for a computer, just for you to carry your computer with you, and the other one is for travel. So it's a little bit bigger, and that's the one that I'm making. But there's a lot of small pieces. There's a lot of quilting. Everything is very, very meticulous with this by Annie's pattern. And I remember that when I made my executive carry-all, not the executive carry-all, my catch-all caddy. Yes, when I made my catch-all caddy, very particular to the sizes and everything matched to the T. So I am hoping that this one will be the same. The only change that I'm going to make is just the width of the inner strap right there. I don't think that's an inner strap, what it's called. Forgot what it's called. But the whole piece that goes around, I'm just gonna make it a little bit wider. Nothing else is going to change. The measurements are not going to change for the whole thing. So I'm hoping that everything will come in as my catch-all caddy did. So while I'm talking about the catch-all caddy, as you guys can see, I hope you can, back here, I open the box. Remember that I told you, I think last week or the week prior, that I had purchased a little thing from Amazon so I can put all my threads. So I did put it in. I made it and put everything together. I had to have my husband help me to do this because the things it's plastic, but it has to kind of go in and catch in and stay there. And my hands are not that strong. I do have some problem already with arthritis, so I couldn't do all the snapping, snap. So I had to get his help to put everything together. And what I like about this is that you see how long these little things are. They're pretty long. So I was able to open my boxes that I had purchased all of my serger thread. Remember I had showed you I had purchased the beige and all of the gray. And I had some of the white there, and these are all of my regular polyester threads. And all of these here are my Eloflex threads that I had purchased more than a year ago. It wasn't 2023 Thanksgiving, it was Thanksgiving from 2022. Joann's had a big sale on, well, it was Black Friday sales. So I purchased a bunch of the Eloflex, bunch of different colors and everything. And I had them all in a little baggie. So now they're all out here and I have all my thread there. The only thing that I'm thinking that sometimes the sun comes in through this window. I'm afraid that maybe it will catch on my thread. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Or maybe I just have to close this window and so the sun doesn't come in here and it doesn't fade my thread. So while I was making my, while I was quilting the panels for the executive carry-all, I noticed that I was running out, not really running out, but at one point I am going to run out of black thread. So this weekend I went to Joann's because I wanted to see if I could find some thread, and they had thread on sale. It was buy 3 and get 3 for free. So I did buy some thread. My little receipt. So I ended up I bought 2 spools of black thread. Right here, this is the regular all-purpose thread. I bought 2 of those. It's always good to have some black thread. And I bought all-purpose gray, light gray. And also an all-purpose red. Yeah, it's pretty bright red. It's not orange. I don't know if you can see if it's orange or not, but it is red. And while I was there, because I want to make my bowl cozies, remember that is on my Make 9 list. So because it was on sale, so I ended up buying a 100% cotton thread because I don't have any. So I purchased a black and a white so I can make my bowl cozies. And I also ordered from Amazon. I just ordered the Wrap and Zap. Wrap and Zap, which is the all cotton batting. So that's going to arrive soon. So hopefully I can make some bow cozies. All right, so that's it for today. I told you it was going to be a quick one, just a little update of what's going on here in the sewing room. So if you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And also if you can please subscribe, it will help me out a lot. Because as you guys know, I want to grow this channel. I want to reach the 1,000 subscriber mark pretty soon. And you guys are really, really helping me out. I have had a lot of new subscribers and I just wanted to say thank you. Okay, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.